I'm going to start with my filling. I already cut up and pre-cooked 2 cups of chicken breasts. This is roughly 2 large chicken breasts. I just cut them up into maybe half-inch pieces or so and boiled them with a little salt and poultry seasoning, and then I drained them off and put them into the bowl. I'm going to add in 1 cup of broccoli that I have chopped up. I'm using frozen broccoli that I have thawed out. Then I chopped it up. Then add in half a cup of red bell pepper that I've chopped up. I'm also going to add in 1 cup of shredded cheddar cheese. I'm going to add in 1 clove of minced garlic, like that. And then I'm just going to eyeball this, half a cup of mayonnaise. Like that. And for seasoning, the recipe calls for dill, a teaspoon of dried dill. I do not like dill at all. So I'm just going to add in some poultry seasoning, just kind of do it by eye. No real precise measurements here. Also going to add in some dried thyme, not too much. And then finally, some seasoned pepper. And I'm just going to go ahead and give this a mix. Like that. And then I'm just going to go ahead and set this off to the side. And now I'm going to start working on our crescent rolls. Now I've got a cookie sheet here, ungreased cookie sheet, and I'm using 2 cans of crescent rolls. These just happen to be the big and flaky. You can use the regular ones as well. I just took it out of the tube, and I'm going to roll this, try and unroll this in one piece. I'm sorry, you probably can't even see that. This stuff's kind of difficult to work with because it keeps wanting to tear apart. But what you want to do is roll this stuff out, and I'm not going to have any choice but to let it come apart like that. You want to center this on your baking sheet. And what you want to do is push these seams together so it forms like one piece of dough. Like that. And I'm going to get the other one on there. And this would most certainly be easier if you had a square cookie sheet or was doing this on a square baking sheet. I don't happen to have one, so just kind of making do here. Sorry you can't see that. And again, press these seams together so it makes one piece of dough. And now I'm going to take my filling and put my filling in the middle of this. You just want to pat this down and make sure there's no big air pockets in that. Now what you want to do is cut this end, or these end pieces, into strips. And this would be a lot easier, like I said, on a square cookie sheet. And you could just use a pizza cutter to do it. But I will make do with what I have. I'm going to go ahead and spin this around and do this on the other side. And make sure that you have the same number of pieces on this side as you do on this side. And now comes the fun part of rolling this up. I'm going to start up here at the top, and I'm just going to fold this dough over like so it covers the end. I'm going to take my first piece over here and I'm going to braid these pieces. So I'm going to first lay this piece over, and then I'm going to take this piece over here and fold that over top. Take a piece from over on this side, lay it down like that. That side. And if your dough comes apart like this, just kind of push it back together and it'll be fine. And I'm going to keep braiding this until I get to the bottom. we're getting to the end here. And any pieces that overlap this end piece, I'm just going to tear off. I'm going to fold this part over like that. Then I'm going to take this very, very end piece and fold this up like that. I'm just going to get rid of this dough down here. Take that extra, get rid of that. I'm just going to fold it over and make it look nice like that. And then I'm going to take an egg that I have whisked up in a bowl with just a tiny itty bitty little bit of water, maybe a teaspoon or so, and I'm just going to give this an egg wash over top. I do not have a pastry brush, so I'm just going to use my fingers. They work. Alright, just like that. And now I'm going to put this into a 350 degree oven for 25 to 28 minutes according to the recipe. And when it is done, I will be back. And after 25 minutes in the oven, this is what it looks like. I'm going to go ahead and let this rest for about 10 minutes or so before I cut into it. But there you go. That is how you make a chicken broccoli braid. Hope you enjoy, and thanks for watching.